Hey everyone, it's Katri, Kitwana. For this episode of Kitwana's Toys with another super rare Lion King item that I was able to get quite a while ago. It's this super awesome and big maquette of Mufasa, the one true Lion King, crafted by the Walt Disney Animation Studios archives by the famous artist Kent Melton, famous 3D sculptor at the Walt Disney Animation Studios. And you are probably asking yourself, what is a maquette and what is it used for? So this figure here, this is the exact thing that the animators of the Lion King movie, and specifically the folks who were responsible to animate Mufasa in particular, this is what they had on their desk. It's while they were working on the movie. It's an exact 3D figure of the character. These maquettes help the animators bringing him to life. You can see the exact colors, everything is exactly how it appears in the movie, exact face, and all the proportions are correct. So these maquettes help the animators in terms of lighting, shading, proportions, and basically everything that is needed to bring this character to life. Remember back then, it was a little bit just before the age of super powerful computers. So lots of stuff was still done by hand and required a real 3D model to work with. Now something very quick about the history of these maquettes. Originally they were only supposed to stay within the Walt Disney Studios for the animators, but Kent Melton quickly recognized that they would be a very popular collectible, and so Disney decided to recast 500 of 500 maquettes of 3 of the Lion King characters, Mufasa, Young Simba and Scar. So, and these 500 pieces each per character, they were sold in the Disney parks, and the original retail price for Mufasa was $990. Which is the same price like Young Simba, who was of course much smaller, and Scar was the most expensive one at $1,100, and that's still nowadays, if you happen to find one on eBay, that's still the prices they are actually going for, although they have become very rare. Especially in the last few years, but still keep checking eBay from time to time, and when you happen to find one, absolutely make sure, unless you can pick it up yourself, that it comes with the original packaging, because they are very fragile. The original packaging has foam inserts, and these foam inserts are covered in foil, and the box is really huge, but only this original box can protect the figure from shipping damage. I have seen destroyed figures that got destroyed during the shipping process. They broke because this is a resin statue. It's basically molded over a wire frame, so it is very fragile, and it is heavy, and it is big. It measures around 13 inches tall by 13 inches long. So definitely when you happen to find one online, make sure it does include the original packaging. Let's take a look at the figure. You can see the face is absolutely spot on, because it really has to be. It was created by the original animators of The Lion King, and you can see that slightly concerned face that Mufasa makes as he's standing on Pride Rock and watches over his kingdom. They really got the character perfectly of the one true Lion King, the greatest Lion King that ever lived. And you can see the red of his mane is super accurate, as is the yellow on his body. As I said, it's standing on Pride Rock. Long curved tail, be very, very careful with that. And when you handle the maquette, definitely do that with gloves on only, because it will stain easily if you touch it. Providing you a couple of detail shots. I've got his right paw here that is lifting up. You can see the paw pads a little bit, not too much detail, but still a super cool figure, the coolest Lion King figure there ever was. And here you can see the numbering is limited to 500 pieces. Got number 209. Simba and Scar were limited to 500 pieces each as well. So this is an awesome figure. It's too bad that there weren't more large-scale 3D figures of the Lion King characters. I mean, the Disney parks recently released a medium figure that's basically a bust of adult Simba and Nala nuzzling each other, but no full-body figure yet except for these maquettes. So if you want to have a big, large-scale full-body Lion King figure, you have to look out for the maquettes, and when you happen to get one, you will own one of the coolest Lion King pieces there is. But as I said, absolutely make sure it comes with the original box. There's also supposed to be a certificate of authenticity included. Mine did not have that, but that's fine. Mine came at least with the original packaging, and as said, for Mufasa around $1,000 is a good price to pay. Do not pay much more than that. And if you see it for a much lower price, then that's a sign that either the certificate of authenticity or the original packaging is not included, and then I would be very, very careful. Unless you can pick it up for yourself, do not bid on it. And also make sure you have a place at your home where this figure is safe from falling down. It will very easily break, and we don't want to have that happen to your piece. It's really one of the coolest Disney collectibles, one of the most awesome Lion King merchandise pieces that you can ever get. So I hope you liked this quick episode of Kitwana's Toys and you liked this maquette. Good luck finding one. You can be really, really proud if you happen to find and own one. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode of Kitwana's Toys. Goodbye.